today I have for you the final version of the Moss Neo. One of two versions of the Moss stick that we will be offering. The Neo is our best attempt at creating a modernized version of the Moss stick while still keeping the aspects of what made the original great. Neo actually came about from the last conversation I had with Tao, the original creator, before he passed away. And we were just discussing what we thought would be the ultimate Moss stick with no restraints. And that conversation led to the design of the Neo. Sadly, we weren't able to make this stick together, but I've done the best I can to make his vision come to life. Now this stick, just like the original Moss, is made of quality MDF wood, but we're taking it one step further. The sides are all really nice laminated Formica, so no paint or anything. These are very durable materials. Obviously, you gotta have the T-molding all around the stick, just like an arcade cab would, and we're gonna offer that in a lot of different colors for you guys to choose from. You can see we've elected to go with a plexiglass top. This is cast quality plexiglass, 1/8 inch. And the cool part about that is it's not only durable and protecting your stainless steel that's underneath from scratches or dirt, it's also going to allow you to place your own art underneath this if you want, just removing those 4 carriage bolts in the corners. Now I mentioned the steel, but this isn't just any ordinary thin steel. This is 16 gauge stainless steel that has been laser cut and engraved with precision, guys. This is solid. This has allowed us to do some really cool designs to give you a ton of options. So let's start with the joystick. As you can see, there's no mounting bolts, and that's because we've welded the joystick mounting standoffs to the back side of the steel. And what that allows us to do is be able to run just about any joystick lever that you want with a mounting plate and the proper spacer kit from us. That includes American bat tops, Japanese ball tops, and even some Korean stick levers. And every one of them is going to feel super solid and exactly the way it was designed to be. Even the bottom of this stick, guys, is high quality. Check out the bottom steel piece that we have. I mean, this thing is a tank. Now for the button layouts. Now this is super exciting for me because we are going to be able to offer just about any button layout. That includes the classic arcade straight, the Vuelix, the Noir, Sega 2-player, Sega 1-player, Neo Geo, and even the classic Mortal Kombat Cross. But wait, does it fit American or Japanese buttons? Because they're different sizes, right? Well, the answer is both. You see, the steel is all cut for 30mm buttons, but all you have to do is select the plexiglass option that fits American buttons, and automatically, when you drop in your American buttons, it's gonna sit it right in the middle of that 30mm hole and fit and line up perfectly. You will also have the option to engrave a select group of patterns around your joystick and your buttons. As you can see here, we went with just the joystick and kept the buttons clean. Now, since this needs to be compatible with modern consoles, you'll be able to choose 3 buttons or 6 buttons on the back side of the stick. Now, I know a lot of you want to know about what internals, what PCBs are we going to offer in this. We're still working on that, but I can tell you for sure we want to be able to have the Brook Retro board in this, likely the Brook Universal Fight board. Also, you know I'm going to support you original arcade lovers out there and users of super guns. So we will be offering a DB15 out, Neo Geo, and maybe even dual modding with some of those modern boards. And for all of you DIY people out there like myself, we are going to be offering the option of just buying the case. It ain't gonna be cheap, guys, and really I've cut no corners here. I wanted the best Moss sticks ever made, particularly for the Neo. This stick will likely cost anywhere between $300 to $500 depending on your configuration. That said, I think it's important to remind you of the Moss Classic, which is basically the Moss stick that we all knew and loved back in the day, with some significant upgrades to build quality and materials. It will be cheaper than this Moss Neo, likely between $200 and $400 depending on the options that you select. Now, timing. Everybody wants to know, when are these things going to be available? Well, the plan is this is the Moss Neo video. Next, I'm going to release the Moss Classic video, in which we'll go over all those details. And finally, I'm hoping by the end of March, we will release the Moss launch video, in which you'll be able to start ordering these. And based on where you are on the list, that's how we're going to serve them in that order. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the patience everybody has had. There's been so many comments saying, take your time, make it perfect. If that was the mission, giving you the ultimate Moss stick, I think we've done it. I'll see you on the next one.